Cleveland Monster Club. It is me, Sister Psycho, and I'm here with Mopar Monster and our newest core member, Mrs. Morbid. So everybody, please give her a big round of applause and welcome to the club. Mrs. Morbid is here. The Rev's wife. Also, she is Jen, for those of you who may have seen her posting around the group. So Mrs. Morbid, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been interested in the morbid and spooky as long as I can remember. I liked going and visiting cemeteries, ghost hunting, anything sugar skull or skull related. Yeah, I enjoy everything spooky. I'm not very fun in my normal everyday life. I don't have a super exciting job since I'm an attorney, kind of not too crazy, but yeah, this is my chance to kind of break out a little bit and show some of my other side.
Awesome. So what are some of your favorite past experiences that you've encountered or been a part of?
So I've been to the Mansfield State Reformatory, the old prison. I think it was 4 or 5 times. I lost count. And that's one of my very, very favorite places to go. I don't remember doing a daytime tour. I've always done the overnights. And if we end up going and touring once COVID is over, you will definitely see me there. Love Mansfield. I've also done a really cool tour in Baltimore. I've been to Maryland a bunch of times to visit friends. And they had this really cool tour taking you to different haunted places. So basically a haunted ghost tour of the Fells Point Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland, and that was a really cool experience. They have this bar there called And the Horse He Rode In On, where it was Edgar Allan Poe's bar. He used to hang out there, and I've had a couple drinks there, and it's a really, really cool place.
That sounds really cool.
Yes, and local stuff. I didn't go with the group to the Tinkers Creek Cemetery that one time, but I have been there before, and that was definitely a spooky place. Pretty much up for anything, but those are some of my favorite places I've been to look into paranormal.
Cool. Mopar, what kind of questions do you got for Mrs. Morbid?
I don't really have any questions. I just can't wait to go and do some ghost walks or some paranormal investigation with her. Sounds like it's going to be fun.
Absolutely. I love it. And something else, I know I've mentioned it. I think I mentioned it yesterday on the video, so I don't think, Eva, you know about it yet, but I'm big into research. So I already have a topic list saved on my phone of potential topics to talk about for the group. So
that's awesome. We definitely need that.
Yeah, I think there's like between 8 and 10 topics I've already come up with. So we'll see. Some of them might not really work out too well because they're kind of specific, but...
You want to give us a teaser of what some of those topics are?
Yes. So I know Mike before has talked about weird experiences that he's had with mirrors and how you have to be careful with talking to yourself in mirrors. So I figure talking about mirrors could be an interesting episode, kind of diving more in depth into ghost hunting rather than talk about like ghost hunting in general. We could dive into electronic voice phenomena or EVPs, talk about that specifically. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. I found a website that shows different legends and lore across different cultures, so we could even dive into some of those. Like there's some pretty interesting lore in different countries, like South America countries, Europe. So
that's pretty cool.
And then I do want to look into some more Ohio related stuff. Like I would love if we could get into Franklin Castle, because I've seen so many episodes about. Yeah,
working on it. Ultimate goal.
Working on it.
Yes.
All right, well, the one question that we have yet to ask, that we have asked everybody, well, it's a two-parter really, is your favorite scary movie and your favorite, like, creepy beast.
Okay, so favorite horror movie, probably the one that has freaked me out the most is that movie Orphan. I haven't seen it in a few years, but it was one that I would definitely watch again.
Mm-hmm.
Just ghosts in general are really cool to me. I know Rev is very into Bigfoot. I'm more into things that have been seen and spotted, like ghosts. I mean, he'll argue and say that people have seen Bigfoot, but I don't know, there's just so much better evidence of ghosts, so that's probably my favorite paranormal subject.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, Mopar, any last words before we close out for Mrs. Morbid?
No, just welcome to the group and look forward to seeing you when we get back to doing things in person.
Awesome. Very, very happy to be officially a part of it. So thank you.
All
And
right,
looking
well-
forward to it.
Well, on that note, Mrs. Morbid, why don't you close out the episode for us?
Well, stay tuned. We got some good stuff coming up, playing with some different formats and whatnot. So that way people can hopefully watch videos after the fact if you're not available to join the live room on Fridays. So yeah, bring your topics. If there's anything you want to talk about, please let us know. We can definitely research if we're not familiar, and we'll have a good time with this.
Yes, awesome. All right, well, thanks for joining, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Keep it
Bye.
creepy.
Oh, your image came back.